What's up guys, it's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well, and today it is a very busy Monday. It's the 1st of April, and for some reason we have no Hero of the Month in the portal. That's right, they've just decided not to release a Hero of the Month, which is kind of weird, I thought, because I definitely thought that we were supposed to have a new Hero of the Month every single month. Nah, I'm just joking. April Fools. We definitely have a new Hero of the Month in the portal. And it is this lovely looking lady, I think it is. It's called Zarga. So we are going to have a look at Zarga today. We're going to give her a breakdown. We're going to see what she's all about. And we're going to see whether she is worth dropping some pulls for this month. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she. In fact, the more I look at this hero, the more I think it might be a he. But either way, we are going to talk about Zarga today. So let's start off with the fact that she is a fire hero. And she is of the rogue class. So I do like the rogue class because she gets the chance to dodge direct damage from any offensive special skills. That's a 20% chance, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what she's actually doing in this card. I think she's trying to befriend a magpie, or I think the magpie is like maybe just stolen her necklace. I'm not really sure what's going on. But anyway, she does get two passives. So the first of the passives is going to be heal on bleed. So this character regenerates 50 HP every time an enemy receives bleed damage. That is pretty cool because it is going to work in conjunction with her special skill. So that is cool. The fact that she regenerates health every time an enemy receives bleed means that this is going to synergize pretty well with her special skill. The other passive is a... Oh, hang on a sec. The other passive is mana on bleed. So this character also receives 8% mana each time an enemy receives bleed damage. So that is cool. I like when the passives synergize alongside the character's special. I think we don't see that as often as we should do for these characters. And I think that is absolutely awesome for Zarga. So a big, massive tick in the right box for her in terms of both the class and in terms of the passive so far. Now moving on to stats, let's just switch off the max power preview. We're looking at a team power of 977. So really for a hero of the month, that's actually pretty damn decent, getting nearly up to 1,000 team power. We're looking at an attack stat of 1,050, defense of 927, and health of 1612. So very good balanced stats across the board. I'm liking this hero so far. She's trying to convince me that she's good. So now let's get on to the special skill, because this is where it's going to either sort of stand the test of time or fall miserably. So the special is called 1,000 Cuts. Pretty cool sounding special. She is running at fast speed, and at fast speed, Zarga is going to deal 435% damage to the target. The target has 50% chance to get 1,086 bleed damage over 6 turns. The target gets a bleed mark for 6 turns. Whenever a marked target receives bleed damage, they gain a stack. Maximum stack of 10. Each stack increases all damage the target receives by 5%. And the element link gives all fire allies 5% dodge chance for 6 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. Right, there is a heck of a lot going on with this special, but let's break it down piece by piece, and I'll tell you the bits I like and I love. I'll tell you the bits that I don't really like. So the first of all, she deals 435% damage to the target. For fast speed, that is a pretty good hit. I do like that. Nothing bad to say about the amount of damage there. It's pretty much online, on par with some of the other heroes that we have in the game. The target then, this next bit, has a 50% chance to get 1,086 bleed damage. Now, I believe this should increase with limit breaks and emblems, and it does. So 50% chance to get 1,458 bleed damage over 6 turns. It's a lot of bleed damage. Nearly 1,500 bleed damage over 6 turns is pretty damn huge. The only downside is that it's a 50% chance. So it's not going to happen every single time you fire Zarga. It will only happen 1 every 2 times that you fire her. But even saying that, it's still a really good benefit to have a chance to give that much bleed damage to the target. It is over 6 turns. So it's probably going to be about 220, 230-ish or something like that per turn. And it can be cleansed off before that ends. But if you don't have a cleanse available or you use her as part of an attacking team, it really can be a useful tool. So what I don't like about it is the 50% chance, but then again, she is a hero of the month, so we've got to kind of give the benefit of the doubt. We can't make it 100% bleed damage for 1458 because that's just too much, and it is to a single target. So there's a bit of a downside there, but I still think it's good. The target then gets this bleed mark. So this is going to happen, as far as I understand it, it's regardless of the 50% chance. So the bleed mark means that the target, whenever they gain bleed damage, whenever they receive bleed damage, they gain one of these stacks. So you can get a maximum of 10 stacks, but each stack increases all damage the target receives by 5%. So really you want to pair her up with another hero that does bleed damage, because the bleed mark is going to stick regardless, and all bleed damage taken is going to increase the damage the target receives by 5%. Again, it's kind of a bit disappointing. It's not to the target and nearby, it is just to the target. But then again, like I said before, she's a hero of the month, so we can't expect too much. But you can really play around well with that. And I think it may be usable against Titans as well. If you do pair her up with another hero, or you put that bleed damage, that bleed mark on the Titan, every time the Titan receives bleed damage, the stack's going to increase by 5%. And before you know it, there's an extra 50% damage every time you hit the Titan. So she's a usable hero in attack. She's a usable hero against Titans. She's probably pretty usable on defense in a pinch because of that extra 50% chance to give that bleed damage. But I wouldn't sort of rely on that. And then her passives are adding so much to the fact that she's just giving that bleed damage out. And every time she does, she's healing. And every time she does, she's getting 8% mana every time an enemy receives bleed. So she's kind of got that Ruffian Nurgib vibe that I'm feeling from this hero. And I do really love Ruffian Nurgib. She's not quite there, but she's pretty damn close. So I do like Zarga a lot. And then the element link giving the chance to dodge. It's only 5% chance to dodge, but it's still pretty damn cool. So they get a dodge chance for 6 turns and the effect can't be dispelled. It doesn't say whether it's only dodging special skills, so that could well be dodging normal damage as well, which would be pretty awesome. And then she benefits from the special boost, which gives her an extra 30% damage on her special skills for the first 6 turns of the battle. So what do I think of Zarga? In summary, I think she is a fantastic hero, and I'm really happy that we've got a decent hero of the month, because last month Anushka, that horrible sleepy granny, was just the worst. So at least we've got a pretty decent hero of the month. I can see her being really fun. And if I get her, I definitely will be leveling her, because I think that I could definitely do with pairing her up with another guy that I just recently got from the Opera family, which is this guy, because he gives that bleeding damage. And I'm pretty sure that's bleed damage. But they'll probably pair up pretty well together. So I'm going to be excited to see what I'm going to be able to do with this lovely new hero of the month. So that is it for today. Please do let me know your thoughts on Zarga. Let me know if you think of sort of interesting areas where you feel like she could be usable, and also please do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any future videos. But until the next one, I will see you all again in the next video, and I wish you everything of the best. Have a lovely day off if you are still off. See you all again next time. Bye for now, guys.